Our first item on the agenda is introduction of new employees. When I call your name, please come to the front. With Police Department is Jose Aguilera and Joseph Roberts. Public Works, Tyrone Chaplin and Kirk Porcher.
More people up here, but we want to congratulate you all. You're part of the team, and I want you to turn around, and look at these fine gentlemen and men and women and young women. So what I want you to realize is that these people are the policymakers in the city, and without them, I can't do my job. They are going to actually work on everything from every 21 department, as well as infrastructure and quality of life issues in our city. They are also the people that's going to actually provide raises for you also. So you need to always make sure you speak to them and give them a kind word once in a while. All right? All right, how you doing? Good to see Kurt. Okay, turn back around. All right. These are your number one priorities, the people in our city. You have to grind hard for them every day. Think about their needs. Sometimes put their wants and their needs in front of yours, because that's who you're working for. You want to make sure every day that when you're in their communities, the communities that these people serve, that you're putting the best effort. And if you do that, when the retirement time comes, you can say a job well done. So we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining our great city. And if you want to leave, you can, but if you want to stay the rest of the meeting, you can. God bless you. Thank you.
Mr. Raphael James, will you please come to the front?
Raphael.
Proclamation. Whereas Raphael has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to serving his community through both his professional work and his personal dedication to helping others, and whereas Raphael is frequently called upon to serve as master of ceremonies at galas, charitable events, and fundraisers throughout the Low Country, generously lending his time and voice to support organizations and causes that uplift the community. And whereas he has actively participated in the Charleston County Schools and the McKinley-Vento program serving the unhoused and underserved event, showing compassion and support for students and families experiencing hardships. And whereas Raphael has inspired young minds by volunteering to read to children across the Low Country each year, donning his Cat in the hat and sharing the joy of reading with countless students. And whereas Raphael and his wife, Serena, have used their personal experiences as parents of a child on the autism spectrum to educate and inspire others, serving as keynote speakers for a special needs workshop in Dorchester County District 2, and later addressing district administrators to promote greater understanding and support for families. And whereas Raphael faithfully volunteers in his church and throughout the community, demonstrating a spirit of service that strengthens the lives of those around him. And whereas since 2016, Raphael has served as a mentor with Low Country Youth Services and the Distinguished Gentlemen's Club, helping guide young men towards success, and in recognition of his dedication, was named Mentor of the Year in 2024. And whereas in 2025, Raphael was appointed to the Dorchester County Board of Disabilities, where he continues his advocacy for individuals with physical and mental challenges, ensuring their voices are heard, and their needs are addressed. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Reginald L. Burgess, Mayor of the City of North Charleston, do hereby proclaim this 12th day of March 2026 as Raphael James Day.
Now, Ralph, you know you can't get off that easy now, because we know you got to rush back to Channel 5. Anyway, but Raphael, it's an honor for us as elected officials in the city of North Charleston to honor you in this way. Man, you don't know how much you lifted us, but you lifted me, especially in the dark days that we had when I was in the police department. And I would see you at the scene, and I knew that my work wasn't in vain. And we want you to know, like, this is the first year that we have had these proclamations done up with the original City Hall in the middle, the second City Hall, and then the new City Hall. Because we want you to understand this is home for you. This is home.
It's hard to catch me speechless, but this is almost one of those moments. I'd like to thank the mayor and council and each and every one of you whom I see in the field, in the community, working tirelessly. And I am grateful to be able to assist you in what you do, to shine a light and to put a microphone before you so that the rest of the world can see the great works that North Charleston is doing. To my beautiful wife, my family, my kids, my family from Augusta, Georgia, who came to be with me, my family here in Charleston and North Charleston, my Evening of Prayer family, all of you, thank you so much. It means so much. Low Country Youth Services, it means so much to see you here. And all of my family, just stand up for a second, please. Thank you, North Charleston. Thank you, Mayor Burgess. Thank you, Council. God bless.
Will the representatives from the Cathedral Academy golf team come forward?
Congratulations, Raphael. Very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason that Cathedral Academy golf team asked to be here today was to recognize some support, some significant support we got from the mayor. And it was the type of support you don't often see in a city, because I've been around a few years and I've seen how much time it can take to do your role. And first, I want to tell you a couple of things about what's happened in the last 2 months since the mayor helped us find a place to play. We were a team that had no course to play on. We had players had 15 players that were ready to play. We had Jaden Wyndham, who was the regional player of the year last year. We were being told that we weren't going to have a team. We weren't going to have a course to play on. We approached multiple courses in the area. No one was interested in supporting us. We were a North Charleston school. And the last thing we heard was, short of the mayor himself telling us to do it, it's probably not going to happen. So I took that seriously. And my good friend Johnny Grant here, who is a parent at our school and very active, he said, you know, I know the mayor and I know he's a good man, and why don't we see what he has to say about it? So he set up a meeting. So I was waiting for the representative to tell me who we'd be meeting with, because typically when you ask for a meeting with the mayor, you talk to someone on the staff and then they relay things. I got a call one morning that Westcott from Perry, the head coach, and this is Jaden Wyndham, our team captain, said the mayor's asked for a meeting at Westcott. So I thought he wanted to talk to Westcott Plantation about what we could do. When I got there, guess who was there? Not the Westcott golf people. It was us, the parents, the coach, and the mayor. And he said, I care about what happens in my city. I'm not here to talk about golf courses or golf. I'm here to talk about the kids. And he said, what is the issue at hand? And we told him, we said, we've got a team that has potential, but we have no one supporting us to make sure they have a season this year. And he spent over an hour and a half talking to us, not about golf, but the majority of it was what was important about our kids and what did we do and what did we care about and how can he help. From that, we had a second meeting. The second meeting, others were invited, including the golf course, and the mayor made it clear that the number one priority to him was the kids that he represented. And from that, in that short amount of time, Mayor, our team is now 4-0 in golf. We just set a team record of 176 for a team, a combined score. To give you an idea, a school that's in North Charleston has 400 people. Fort Dorchester, Perry talked to them right after our match. 2,900 students, they only beat us by 4 strokes. So we're competing with schools that are multiple times larger. Jaden here is our team captain. He shot a 39 and a 37. Those of you golf. And he's not even a senior yet. And we've had other players that have shot low 40s. We have 15 players on the team, including 7th graders, that would not have had a sport to play this year if you would not have stepped up and helped us. And then, yes, thank you. And then finally, we've been fortunate that I know you know Perry and Rich very well. He's been supportive. Perry Green, who's the director of golf at Westcott, worked with us closely with the mayor, who just received a community award himself for working with veterans. He's got the biggest PGA Hope group for veterans to play golf in the country. And not only that, we've got Rich O'Brien, who's now joined us. And Rich isn't here tonight, and Perry will tell you why, because you had another idea that you gave Rich, and he took off and ran with it, and he's in another town hall meeting talking about an idea you had that they're going to adopt. So with that, I just want to say thank you, and I'm going to turn it over to Perry to say a few words, and forgive me for having my back to you, sir. It's kind of hard to get the whole room. And he'll say a few words, and then we'll let Jaden, we've got a token of appreciation we'd like to give you. All right, Perry.
Yeah, Rich O'Brien, the head coach, I'm assisting him, is at the Somerville town hall meeting talking about the resolution to use our golf therapy to aid active duty first responders from Somerville, to include what we're trying to do then with North Charleston. So it's a program that we have been doing with retired and disabled first responders, the HERO program, helping early responders overcome. And the mayor's suggestion was people that really need that are people that are doing it right now. They have the stress. So it's a wonderful idea, and we're getting wonderful response. So head coach of the Cathedral Academy, Rich O'Brien, is now at Somerville Town Hall furthering that program. And I want to say on behalf of Rich and myself, we are honored and to work with these young men, and very, very proud of them, how they have found a home at Westcott, and they have improved every single match. And I've coached a lot of teams from basketball to golf, but this is the first time that we have ever had the participants on the team come up to us and shake our hand and say thank you after every practice, to say thank you for helping. So we're so proud of the Cathedral Academy young men that are doing such a wonderful job, and I think representing and putting a solid foundation for a great team together for the city of North Charleston. And I'd like to ask the team and Captain Jaden Wyndham to read and present this plaque to Mayor Burgess.
Sure. On the plaque it says, on behalf of Cathedral Academy, with heartfelt appreciation for your generous support of the Cathedral Academy golf team. Your dedication to the youth of North Charleston strengthens our community and helps our players pursue excellence with integrity and purpose.
I can be up here all day long, but we have council, right? So, but no, I want to say thank you all to Cathedral. I did not do this for this. I did it because of them, because I was amongst them. All I needed was a chance. Like I told you, all the things I did sports-wise. Yeah, I won a lot of awards, and I went to college on a full scholarship. Did everything I had to do up there. But the most important thing that has brought me to this point, not running touchdowns, not long jumping, not shooting baskets, not playing baseball, is there, learning. Because I had my degree, I was able to be a chief of police here. Because I had my degree, I was able to put my name in the run for the mayor. And those things matter. The things that I'll tell you as a former athlete, run as hard as you can do it, jump as high as you can, but most of all, learn. Learn. They can't take that from you.
Our first item on the agenda is a request to approve the city council meeting minutes from February 26, 2026.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any changes or corrections? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Perry?
Aye.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
We have the final reading of an ordinance authorizing the mayor or his designee to sell a vacant lot and portions of 2 vacant lots to the South Carolina Department of Transportation for $5,631 in Council District 8.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Perry?
Aye.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
We have the final reading of an ordinance authorizing the mayor or his designee to sell 2 portions of 2 lots to Charleston County for $133,800 in Council District 6.
Move for approval. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Perry?
Aye.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
We have the first reading of an ordinance rezoning the property addressed as 3109 Mattapan Avenue, Charleston County, TMS number 46913, parcel 29, from R1 Single Family Residential to R2 Multifamily Residential in Council District 10.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Good evening, Council. As stated, the item before you today is a rezoning of 3109 Mattapan from R1 Single Family to R2 Multifamily Residential. Here you can see the parcel outlined in blue. It's a vacant parcel near the intersection of Mattapan and Meridian, just off of Azalea Drive here. Current zoning of the parcel is R1 Single Family, shown in yellow here, and this orange color is R2 Multifamily, which is the requested zoning district. As you can see, most of the neighborhood is zone R2 Multifamily. Comprehensive plan for this property designates this property as traditional neighborhood, which would support a mix of housing types, including small-scale multifamily. And these are images of the property as they were posted for the public hearing. You can see it's a vacant lot. And the adjacent properties are mostly single-family with some mixed residential housing types as well. Given the residential character of the neighborhood and the surrounding district and the support from the comprehensive plan, staff is recommending approval of the rezoning from R1 single family to R2 multifamily. And after a public hearing at Planning Commission on February 9th, Planning Commission also recommended approval.
Without objection, this item will be deferred to the Public Safety Committee for further review and consideration.
Thank you.
We have a request to approve the appointment of Mr. Chris Singleton to the Public Safety and Housing Committee.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Perry?
Aye.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
We have a request to approve the reappointment of part-time Judge Samantha Vaughn.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
I move that this item be referred to the committee for discussion and further vetting before council considers the reappointment. Committee, to the council,
Maybe council of the whole?
yes. Council as a whole.
Second.
Oh, okay. All right. I make a, okay. Give me a second. Okay, we have a request and also a second. And we have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Perry?
Aye.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
No.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
So this item will go to the committee of the whole for next week.
We have two speakers. When I call your name, please come to the front, state your name and address for the record, and you have 3 minutes. Antonia Alston.
Hi, my name is Antonia Alston. Today I came to hereby address the city of North
Excuse me,
Charleston.
ma'am. Can you state your address for the record?
Yes, 1083 Yorktown Drive.
Okay.
I hereby came to address the city of North Charleston and the mayor verges of legal notice and warning. Deprivation of rights under the color of law. Chapter 18, U.S. Code 242, and conspiracy to deprive a person of their rights, 18 U.S. Code 241. I clarify that the foregoing information stated is true and correct. On January 3rd, 2025, I was told that I had to leave my daughter with a family member to go to an appointment with mental health by Dr. Kathy Love, the family coordinator with North Charleston City Hall, who is also a former police officer, and Caitlin McCarthy, a caseworker that works for the Department of Mental Health. Brandon Lethiel, the homeless coordinator, was also in attendance of the unjust event. 2 officers were dispatched, Officer Ali and Officer McLean, who were only doing what they were told by Dr. Love, McCarthy, and Lethiel. The information of the family member I gave them that I wanted my daughter to be placed with while I was supposed to go for a mental evaluation, that was allegedly court-ordered. Officer Ali wrote down and spoke with my oldest daughter to confirm the person and address of who my daughter was supposed to be placed with. I was told that that's where my daughter would be taken. And the quicker that I comply, the sooner we would be back reunified. I was told that my daughter would be taken to my sister and that I had to do what they wanted in order to get her back. When I left with the officer, Ali, transporting me to have a mental health evaluation done, Dr. Kathy Love, Caitlin McCarthy, Brandon Lithell, and Officer McClin took my daughter into protective custody and claimed that I had abandoned her to DSS. And now, because of their misconduct, I have been legally separated from my daughter and placed in a system database as a parent that abused and neglected their child. I didn't abandon my daughter or do anything to have been treated in such a way. The Department of Social Services is trying to take away my rights of being a parent, and I am currently expecting my third child. It was a lie. I never had a court order to have a mental health evaluation, nor did I give reason to have need one be done. My daughter was kidnapped under false pretenses, and I have it all on tape. May I have 2 more minutes?
No, ma'am, we usually give 3, but if you can close in 30 seconds.
I can.
Okay, 30 seconds.
I have submitted affidavits, videos, audios, recording, texts, emails to the court. I have presented the evidence to my attorney, guardian litem, and caseworkers, which claim that I am being entitled and erratic. Instead of due process investigating, correcting the problem, they are prosecuting me, trying to take away my rights of being a parent. And with the help of my own mother, who is trying to become my daughter's permanent legal guardian. Everyone involved is being paid, humiliating me and depriving my daughter of having her mother. Humiliating us to keep their job. Although I have done nothing wrong, I have complied with the City of North Charleston officials and the Department of Social Services.
Time.
It has been over a year, and my daughter and I have not yet been reunified.
Okay,
Thank you. This is the,
okay. Associate Chief Cordray, can you step up and get any information that you can from her?
thank you.
Hey, let me ask you the last thing. So you've gone through DSS,
After they reported that I abandoned my child,
okay? So have you spoken to the solicitor's office, anybody, like Slade, anybody?
yes, we went to court, and they had given me a treatment plan, which I complied with, even though they didn't do due process. If they did due process with the evidence and affidavits I submitted, it would have been dismissed. It should have been dismissed. But I understand now how it works,
Yes,
and
ma'am. Okay. Yeah.
it's
yes,
not in
ma'am.
the best interest of me or my child at the moment, I believe, and
Okay.
I've done all I can do
Okay. We'll
to
get
prevent this
associate.
from getting this far.
Right. We'll get associate chief, and then we'll get our legal staff to take a look at it from the city side.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank
you
you.
for coming.
Sonia Bryce, please come to the front. State your name and address for the record. You have 3 minutes.
Hi, my name is Sonia Bryce. I live in Northwoods Estate at 2524 Bingo Road. I've lived in Northwoods Estate for 29 years as of November 2026. I first want to thank you guys for the opportunity to speak. I want to thank all the police officers who protect and service our community. We appreciate them and respect what they do. I want to say that I've raised 3 boys in North Charleston. North Charleston is my home. On Tuesday, March 10th, we had a civic meeting, which is a monthly meeting on the second Tuesday. Several police officers that patrol North Charleston, Northwoods Estate attended the meeting. I'm a walker. I walk twice a day, a minimum of 3 hours a day. The main route that I take from Northwoods Estate subdivision is Otranto Road. As you are aware, with the information that I submitted, I'm here because I'm very concerned about the police officers and their driving excessively, and I personally have seen and witnessed them going to calls and chasing cars going a minimum of 60 to 70 miles an hour on Otranto Road. I'm not sure if you're aware that Otranto Road is a 2-lane road. It's in the middle of my subdivision. We have wheelchair people that walk Otranto Road. We have 3 schools in that district that has 2 elementary school and a middle school. Morning, afternoon, or evening, if any calls are made or chase are made, it's like total disregard to the safety of my community that I live in, and I am very concerned. At the meeting, I spoke with Lieutenant Dawson, I think is her name, very professional, very compassionate to my question, and my question to her simply was, is there any limits to how fast police officers can chase or go to a call? Lieutenant Dawson stated that, and I'm paraphrasing here, basically there is no policy in North Charleston that her police officers can go as fast as they want, and when they need to go. She started out by telling me that it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword because we got people like me that want to complain, and she didn't say it like that, people that in the community that want to complain that we're driving too fast to chase people or to get where we got to go to the call. And then we got other people saying, you're not getting there fast enough. Well, my response to her was, at what risk are we going to chase a car and take someone's life? Prayers and thoughts are not what the community want. We want the people that protect our area to consider the people that live there, okay? North Charleston is known for making standards. The standards is, we had our first black mayor in North Charleston. We got our first black chief in North Charleston, Mayor Burgess. We got our first African-American Parks and Recreation. We set the standard in North Charleston. I love North Charleston. That's why I've lived here 29. It's time for North Charleston, this council, who Mayor Burgess started out by saying, y'all make policies. I researched, there is no policy in place here to protect my community, to protect the citizen in North Charleston from cops being, and they're just doing their jobs is what I'm being told, being allowed to go. You know who you're chasing, you've got the car, you've got the tags, you probably know the people's name. But you're gonna put my life in the community and the citizen of North Charleston at risk is unacceptable. We've gotta put a policy in place to protect the community. Everyone got voted up here saying, we trust you. Don't fail us. Set the standard, be the first. Let's put a policy in place, please.
All right, Ms. Bryce. Thank you, ma'am. Now, before you leave, you have a right to this. This is our policy procedure manual. We are nationally accredited. I don't know who told you we don't have a standard for this. In the policy manual, and I want you to come back and take a look at it when you have some time. It's in 03. And 03 says this, and we're nationally accredited, just like LA, just like New York, all of them. Same person accredited us, accredited them. It says 03 says pursuit policies, right? And it says we have a policy 0-03. It's a North Charleston Police Policy Procedure Manual, Vehicle Pursuits and Operations. So I want you to spend some time. We'll make some copies of it for you, and you look at it, because this policy is what I worked 34 years to work off. And anybody telling you we don't have a policy, and anybody's not following this policy, even me, will be held to the standards that we should be held to. So I'll make sure you get a copy of this, and you can take a look at it. And when you go back to your community meeting, you address that with that officer who told you that information. I wasn't there, but I know we have a policy, and I stick with this policy. It has led and guided me for 34 years, and it will continue to do. And if we have to rearrange it to make it work better, that's what we do, because it's words, and we can change the words to fit the situation that we are living in this time.
So you're saying, Mayor, that there is a limitation to how fast they can go to a call and chase a car, because that standard, that limitation is not happening in my community.
Let me show you. This is what it says, the policy. It is the policy of the North Charleston Police Department that personnel operating the Department of Vehicles are responsible for operations, maintenance, and appearance of those vehicles. Personnel operating department vehicles will exercise due regard for the safety of all persons and demonstrate exemplary driving behavior. That's the first part of the policy. It's all broken down like when you write a paper. So also definitions: normal or routine driving. That's A. B is emergency equipment vehicles. C, emergency driving, and D, pursuit driving. It explains not only to the citizens but to us as officers how to handle ourselves. So what I'm saying to you, I'll get this to you. You can take a look at it, and then after you look at it, you go see the chief. You understand? Because this is what they live off. And I lived off this for 34 years, and it helped lead and guide me the right way. So nobody should tell you that we don't have a policy for driving.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Thank you.
Excuse me before you leave,
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Chair. I
Yes.
just want to ask a question, because that is my district, and I'm well aware of who Ms. Bryce is. Is your question that I'm understanding, is there a policy in place to determine how fast a police officer can go in a chase?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your question?
Yes.
Okay.
And is there a no chase policy as well? Because when you get in a position where the community is at risk, when they're chasing someone, is there a requirement for them to back off and not chase the person?
And I heard the policy that you read, Mayor, but I
No,
don't
you know,
think
that's not the policy. The policy comes afterwards. I'm just explaining to you
Yes, sir.
that we do have a policy. When you get into it, it would tell you the type of chases. It would tell you the speed limit that would cause us to go further. And me being a cop, I can tell you about chases. So I'm saying, once you read this, your answers will be given.
We'll make sure you get a
That's it.
copy of that, and I'll
Yeah,
study it
absolutely.
as well.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. All right. I want to say a couple other things before we close. But before we do this, any other business come before the body? No, we
yes,
got two
sir.
speakers.
I just got one thing.
We got two speakers.
They already spoke.
Oh, it's okay. A second. Okay, good.
I just got one thing, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
While Dave Cheadle is not here and I don't see Rick, one of the things that I've been kind of pressing us upon is getting our community centers back open for our youth during the summer. And I'm happy to report that 5 of our community centers will be open this summer. So I wanted to commend Dave Cheadle and Rick Comps and Robert Flood for taking me on a tour and a ride along to make sure we can have those community centers open for our youth this summer. So I want to applaud them in their absence and grateful that the Recreation Department is moving forward with getting those centers open.
Any other business?
Yes, sir, Mr.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes, sir.
I
Councilman.
think last Saturday, the military magnet young ladies, they won the championship for, I think it's 2A. Just want to say congratulations to them, and I know that we'll probably do something to honor them. But also in that measure, I think we've already filled out their signs on the road, and we're going to have to put up new signs and new decades for them on their winning for this year. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're working with them right now. Councilwoman Nefertiti Brown is also going to be helping out as well. Working with the coach, Principal Perino, and also the coach there. And it's amazing that the former Shakora High School girls won state championships in the 70s 2 times in a row, but these girls have won 5, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. So we as a city, they're in our city, and we're going to do whatever we have to do to make sure nobody forgets that. Yes, sir. And as a matter of fact, we're going to have she's ranked, I think, number 2 or 3 in the state. She's a senior. She's going to do mayor for the day. So as soon as we get with her parents and get her prepared in the school, we'll bring her here on a Thursday for city council, so she'll be mayor for the day. Yes.
thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other business? I want to say this. Councilman Charmaine Palmer Roberts, Councilwoman, I read an email the other day, and I want to thank you tremendously because you know exactly the timing of things. We've been getting a lot of complaints from our citizens about astrophosphate corridor, the repairs, and even the changing of the areas. I read James Allen was complaining about what they're going to get, and they don't want any changes. But sometimes we have to look past beyond what the structure look like to look at the safety values. You did a super email addressing not only your information that you got from the state, but also what we were trying to do. And you also gave information that they can reach out to District 6 Councilwoman if they had some information that she could provide for. That was awesome. I really love that because you didn't point any fingers, you didn't blame anybody. You just said this is for the best. Right now, it may not seem that way, but we're trying to save lives. And the people seem like they got a great job. Last thing I would say is this. I just showed Ms. Bryce the police department policy procedure manual. We're nationally accredited, nationally. This is the fire department accreditation manual, nationally accredited. We just went through, when I became the mayor, I wanted to get all of our big departments nationally accredited. Why? If we're going to consider ourselves a city that's good as the rest and better than the best, we've got to be nationally recognized and have the best practices and follow the right, ways of getting things done in our city. So we've got 2 down, now we've got 3. We just got nationally accredited for the Public Works Department. And I think we need a hand clap on that. So the next one up is recreation. That's it. As leaders, we need to fight and push hard for the best. Like Ms. Bryce said, they told her that it wasn't. It is Ms. Bryce. And we need to follow those policies. So thank you very much. Public Works got it all done for us. Michelle and Melissa, and Recreation is up next. Well, all hearts and minds clear? No other business coming for the body. Hearing none, meeting is adjourned.